my peeps, this is Gina. I've been sitting here trying to prep up and get things ready for this necklace I want to make. And I'm running into issues, and I thought, well, I have to prep this, I have to do this, do that. And you know what? This is jewelry making, so I thought the new people, you know, they're going to want to know, how do you do this? So I have this bent head pin, which this is a head pin that holds your beads, and it's bent. So what I do is I take my flat nose pliers, which I have some, it's called Tool Magic, and it kind of is, it's like a rubber stuff. You dip it in and it helps keep from your marring your wire. And I just kind of chomp down on it. And this one must be stainless steel because I'm having a little trouble, but I just keep chomping down on it. Just see, straighten it out and just turn it around. Ta-da! And now we'll put a bead on. It's bent. There we go. Got that one on. Let's do one more. Oh, wait. Now, these are little tiny bead caps, and the hole in the center, can you see the center hole, is not big enough for this to go through. So I have an awl, and I'm going to poke it through on my finger. So here we go. And I just sit here and I just push and push, and I don't know, see if that works. Oh, my bead fell off. No, I didn't. I gotta put this on first. Sorry, losing track. There we go. That one's on. And then we put this bead on. Oop. Nice. Now I gotta do another one. Gotta hang on to it, it's so tiny. Push on it. I don't really push on it in my finger, but in between the two, my thumb and my finger. But I sit there and I just push, but it's sharp enough. It's going in my finger. So, ow! Yeah, but this is jewelry making, people. You gotta do what you gotta do. Ta-da! And there we can make our earring now. So anyway, that's gonna be part of my design for the necklace. Oh, there you go. You see it better that way. Isn't that pretty? Alrighty. Shall we get started? And I got this chain. I got thinking, oh, I don't know how long these beads are going to make a necklace. So I'm just going to get started. I have my 49 strand. I need to take a drink. I need to wet the whistle. I always use 49 strand because it gives you the softest drape. And what that means is it kind of lops over, and it's really, really pliable, soft. It is more costly than the 19 strand or the 7 strand. It is preference of whatever you want to use, whatever you want to purchase. The 7 strand and 19 strand is, you know, you can use that. It's just I prefer to use this. So I get out my 19 strand and I work on the spool. And this is my pattern I'm going to use. I'm keeping it for reference. I was designing it. I'm like, oh, I think I like this. I'm going to go with that. So I'm just going to start stringing. Maybe I might want some smaller beads up by the back of the neck. I'm thinking, yup, hang on. Okay, I think this will work. Put a couple in the back and then put the clasp on versus having this big bead right there. We'll do a smaller bead. So we'll start out with a couple of smaller beads. I think we'll do 2 instead of just 1. So it doesn't. And then also when you're working with pearls, they come with this coating that covers your hole. So sometimes you can poke through it. Sometimes you need it all. I saw there was a hole there. And then you get this big old mess on your mat because you get all this coating on your mat. Okay, we're going to do 2 of them. And I'm going to poke both of them with an awl. A-W-L, awl. Okay, so now these are going to sit up by the clasp, and then we're going to go with these big 10mm purple glass pearls. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. I like them. I bought them so I can do something pretty with them. It took me a long time to figure out a pattern that I wanted. I finally figured it out. And I'm sitting here trying to prep everything to get ready. And then I'm like, I'm doing this and doing that. And I'm like, you know, this is jewelry making. People probably want to see this and know how to do this. So I'm doing this for you. And let's see, 1, 2, and then, oh, one of these. This would be my 3rd, and then 4, 5. I keep track of where I'm at while I'm talking. See, that's a talented art too, is keep track of what you're doing as you're talking. And now we're going to do these. A little tiny bead cap. And then we're going to go with this crystal, a little plum. It's kind of a margarita. I heard it was called like a margarita. It's really, really flat on one side. And then that's what the other side looks like. Put this on, and then another bead cap. And then you get with this. And I thought that was really pretty. That goes on. And then we just do two of these. We do. It goes on, but they're heavy. So as soon as I put it on, if I don't put it all the way on, it falls back off. Oh, I see. There we go. On. 1. 2. Okay. And now on the 3rd one, I'm wrapping around these little tiny, they're called rhinestone rondelles. And that's exactly what they are. They have these little rhinestones all the way around. They're shaped like a rondelle. They got rhinestones all the way around. And they're silver. And my mouth's drying up again. I'm on some new meds that are just drying my mouth out crazy. Thank goodness for the crystal light. So I'm putting one of those on, and I'm going to put this bead on. and then another one. So it's kind of like surrounded by crystals. And then we get this beautiful pattern. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm going. And you're going with me. 2 of these. We just had a heating and cooling guy here. We got home from camping this last weekend, and the air was set at 73 degrees, and it was 76 degrees in the house. So we bumped it down to 72 or 71 where we normally have it. And it got to be 80 degrees in here. I'm like, it's not working. So we had, yesterday just wasn't working right. They just didn't make it. So they made it here today. He goes, seems like there isn't any power going to, I'm losing track where there isn't any power going to it. And I'm like, so we went down to the fuse box. And I'm like, oh, it got tripped. He goes, no, if it was tripped, you'd have this little light on. I'm like, so does that mean somebody was in our house when we were gone? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. All right, I got to figure out where I'm at here. Yeah, I got to put another crystal. So anyway, I'm like, that's kind of scary. Somebody was in our house and turned off our air. I don't know. I really don't know. So we're putting these on. And I put on another purple and then a crystal. So we're doing another purple and then a crystal. So I got to figure out what the pattern is. Okay, I got these here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, that I figure out. 1, 2, that one, 1, 2. So this one comes off and the crystal goes on. So we do 5. 5 of the big blue purple pearls, and the one in the middle gets the rondelles, and then we separate them with the crystal. So, okay, got it. Crystal time. And I don't have a whole lot of crystals, so I'm hoping I have enough to get all the way around. Turn over. Okay, we got our crystal. Now we need our purple. There we go. 1. 2. And now our third one we're going to surround with these. This. Then this. And then 2 of these. Got it. Now we're cruising. Now another crystal time. Okay. So anyway, I'm like, I don't know what to think about that. Why would somebody come into somebody's house and shut off their air? I don't know. Is that the only thing they did? I don't know. Just weird. One of those things that happens that, I don't know. I think it just got tripped somehow. I really do. I don't know. I really don't know. And he's like, well, why don't we change the filter while we're here? While I'm here. I'm like, all right. So why don't you pull it out? And he goes, well, maybe it's not pulling out because of the suction of the air. So he pulled it out, and then he pulled it out. So I'm like, all right. So we changed out the filter, and he goes, well, the air conditioner could use some cleaning. I'm like, we can clean that. So the more he does, the more he's going to charge us. So I'm like, I can clean the dirt off myself. That's easy to do. Just take the hose to it. I'm like, okay, not a problem. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? That is so pretty. Okay, crystal time. Crystal time. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, I have some news, you guys. Guess what? While we were camping, my son calls. What are you guys doing tomorrow? I'm like, well, we're up north camping. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's the matter? Well, what are you doing Sunday? Well, we'll be home. Well, you want to come over Sunday and we're doing a small get together. I'm like, okay. I'm like, something big's happening. And my husband's like, hang on, I gotta get another drink. My husband's like, she's pregnant. I'm like, Vinny's 10 years old, which is my grandson, their son. And I go, I heard her say that she didn't want to start all over again. So she ain't pregnant. And then we're home Sunday and we're getting ready. Go over there and I'm like, oh, they're moving. What if they're moving? They were talking about going to Tennessee one time. I'm like, I don't know. So then we get over there and they're talking about, yeah, we want to take this deck and move it out and do this and that. And so it's like, okay, well, they're not moving. It's not a promotion because his dad's there. Why would his dad have to be there if he's got a promotion? I don't, because he works at the same place his dad does. So anyway, they have this platter. They have baby carrots, baby bell, cheese, and pigs in a blanket. And Sarah's like, we have a theme going on here. And I'm like, and her dad goes, yeah, pigs in a blanket. And I go, baby in a blanket, you're pregnant. And she looks at me, she goes, yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness, congratulations. Oh my goodness, we're having a grandchild, you guys. We're going to have a grandbaby, and I'm hoping it's a girl. I'm just hoping it's a girl. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Vinny's 10 years old. He come out. His mom goes, okay, you can go put it on now. He comes out with a shirt on. It says, only child. And it's crossed off, and underneath it says, big brother. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, we're all so excited. And then my husband's like, we just got rid of Vin's car seat because he doesn't need it anymore. And like, oh no, we need sippy cups again. It's like, so Sarah's not the only one starting over. We all are starting over. We all need car seats. We all need sippy cups. We all need bottles. We all, everybody needs. Yikes. It's so exciting though. I'm hoping for a girl. We're all hoping for a girl. Everybody wants a girl. Because, I had a son, and then he got married, and then he had a son. Well, he had a son with his girlfriend, and he just married his longtime girlfriend. Whoops. So they've been together for like 12 years, and Vinny's like 11. And they just got married April 27th. And she's pregnant. She's about a month along. Like, oh, nice. So exciting. So exciting. Oh, look how long this is. Okay. We're getting there. I gotta pull some more wire out. Give me some more room. So, I might have to start working off this one. Because I'm not really sure. All right, where am I at? 1, 2. I'm at a new section here. Oh, gotta start with, because I'm at a new section. Need to separate it with crystals. Yeah, so I'm gonna be a grandma again. So now it's like, oh, I'm gonna have grandkids. Oh my gosh, kids. Plural. I'm so excited. Whoops. Crystal. Let's get these crystals over here. I have to keep reaching in front of the camera. That. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. Gotta wait 9 months at least for the baby to be here before we figure out, well, we'll probably figure out before that what it is. So that's my big news. Very exciting. Yeah, sippy cups, and I remember one time, it was Christmas time. I always get eggnog, and I gave Vinny, he was like 1.5 or something. He was just a little guy, and I had given him, or I took his, he wanted more milk in his cup, his bottle, so I filled it up with eggnog. I gave it to him. He sucked on it like 2 little sucks, and he gave me back his bottle. He didn't like it. Okay, I dumped it out and gave him his milk. But he liked ice cream. Grandma and Grandpa always have ice cream at the house. We got pictures of them with like double fisting ice cream. Oh my goodness, the toys. Double the toys. Yep, everything just doubled. I gotta take another drink. Goodness. I started taking this medication to help curb my appetite because I have to lose 65 pounds so that they'll oh, I'm not in view, so that they'll replace my knee, because I've been hobbling around for like a couple of years now. I'm like, can you just do something about it? Like, he goes, yeah, I can give you a knee replacement after you lose some weight. I'm like, oh my gosh, 65 pounds. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. Okay. So they gave me some stuff to help curb my appetite. It's really working, but it's drying my mouth out. Goodness. Really drying my mouth out. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, holy crap, I gotta get another drink. I'm so sorry. All right, let's see how long this is, because this is really long. Wow, this is, okay. This is about 19 inches already. So how long do we want to go? How long do we want to make this necklace? Like, 20 inches? If it's 19, we best stop so we can put the 2 pearls on this side and the clasp. That'll make it about 20. Okie dokie. We're done. We are done. Yeah, because yep, it ends just fine. So it ends on the same sequence. Beautiful. All right. Where? There they are. No, that's the other end. Where's my... Did I only get 2 out? I only got 4 out. All right. Oh, here they are. Jeez Louise. There's 1, 2. All right, now let's get... I gotta cut this off. All right. Let's get this taken care of first. Okay, we need a crimp bead. And this is, okay, this is a crimp bead. Can you see it? Right there. It's kind of shaped like a bead. It's rounded like a bead. This is a crimp bead. So I'm going to slide this on. So it's on. And then I'm going to slide on this wire guard. I always use wire guards because it's exactly what it is. It guards your wire. I'm going to go in one side of the wire guard and down through the other side. It's like a horseshoe. So if you put on a jump ring and you put it on here and you crimp it, then your wire's kind of going to get frayed. So you put your wire guard on, and then that way the jump ring is under this metal. So then that way it doesn't, see there? See how the wire comes there? There it is. That's your wire guard. So now we gotta go bring this wire down back through the crimp and then separate your wires so they're not together, and then we're going to crimp. So I get out my crimpers. Are these the old ones or the new ones? No, these are the old ones. I had to get some new ones because they weren't working very well. The tooth is wore. I think I'll go in the middle one here. See how, okay, you see how the teeth, there's grooves here? That's how this one's bigger, this one's a little smaller, and then that one's rounded. So you use like the bigger crimps for the back one. And for this one, for as small as it is, I'm going to go in the middle one. And then in the front one, I'm going to use that one to fold it over so it looks pretty. I'll show you. So we got our wire separated. I'm going to go in with the second groove. It's in the second groove. And then I'm going to squeeze. And then turn. Put it in the front groove and squeeze. There. And that looks nice. That looks nice. Okay, now we're gonna tug test. Tug test. Make sure I pull really hard because I want to make sure it's not gonna come off. And then we're gonna snip that off with our cutters. There we have, this end is done. Now we're going to scooch everything down that way, and my wire is really way off my spool. And I'm going to give myself probably 3 inches. I give myself 3 inches and cut it off. Snip. Now I just wrap this back up because it's all over the place. Wrap all the way around. And then it's got a little groove here. So you can stick it in there and it'll hold it. Alrighty, let's do the other side here. Crimp. And you want to get everything all scooted down. And then you want to curl it. Because you want to give it, you want to make sure it's got fluidity. So you want no gaps. Slide everything down. And we're going to put on our crimp bead. Whoa! I just put it on and I just flung it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta get another one. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. Put it on. There we go. Slide down. There we go. It's on. And now our wire guard. It's got these little holes. You put the wire in. You go in one side. And then up through. And down the other side. And then down through the crimp bead. Oop. Bumping lights. Come on. Get in there. Doesn't want to go down. There we go. Now, pull. Don't want the crimp bead all the way up there when you pull. There we go. Now pull. Now, see how it's sitting crooked? I'm going to go down through one bead. Just one bead. There we go. There. There. Now she's standing upright. Beautiful. I'm going to give it a little extra room because I want to put on some cover guards. I want to put some crimp guards on. Let's put one on here before I crimp. Yeah. Gotta have enough room. This is a crimp cover. See how it's got a shape like a C? You're going to put the wire in the middle there and then crimp it around so it looks like a bead. And this is a stardust crimp cover. So I'm going to take it from behind, and then there it is. And then because this has grooves in it, I'm just going to use this to close it up. Slowly. Slowly. So you want to make sure it closes evenly. Oh, I'm out of view. You just close it up. There. Oop. And one more. There we go. I think that's good. Out of view. And there we go. There's your crimp bead. It looks like another bead. All right, we'll go to the other side. Make sure I stay in view this time. All right, let's pull this down. Pull. I get that crimp bead down. There we go. Okay, we got to give it a little bit of room. But not too much room. I don't want there to be like a big gap there. You want fluidity, but you don't want it too tight. There's this balance. I get a hold of that crimp bead. There we go. Pull that up there. All right. See, that's too much. There we go. Slid down. All right, I gotta get crimp. No, it keeps coming up. Nice and snug. Get it nice and snug. Get in the second groove. Trying to pull it up. Pull it up. Get in the second groove. There. Pull down a little bit. And then squeeze. Get in the front. And squeeze. There. We got our crimp. It's not the prettiest. It's not the prettiest. But I'm going to pull out Where's my little, I want these little ones. I'm going to pull that out. And some way, somehow, that wire is going to come out. And nobody's going to want that wire scratching their neck. So I'm going to pull it out. Maybe. So fiddly, because it's so, there's such a small area to work with. All right. It just wants to spring back. Okay, I'm going to hold it up. Hold it up. Get a hold of it. Hang on. Got it. Got off the camera and boom, got it. Right away. Just, aye. It's the way things go sometimes. And get right up to the crimp. Get up there. Oh, I'm having trouble. Yes. There we go. All right. There we go. And now we're going to put on our crimp cover. There we go. It's on. We'll use this. Stay on. There we go. So you got things that are on a string, they just, there we go. They just want to spin around. I guess this is about as good as I'm going to get. Okie dokie. There it is. All right, jump rings. Jump rings. One for this side, one for that side. This. And then our clasp. So for jump rings, my hair's getting in the way. Put it upside down. I take my bent nose and the openings at the top, I cover half the jump ring. And then I'll take my flat nose that I used earlier. And I don't move this part. I just take this part and just twist open. Twist. And then I'll slide this on. And then the clasp. Close it up. There we go. Oh, it's gonna click. There we go. That side's done. Now this side. Now it is 20 inches. Don't know if I want to put an extender chain on. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to put extender chain on. It's 20 inches. It's going to hang low. So here we have, whoops. I use large clasps because it's just easier to handle for a lot of people. So here is her beautiful neck. You know, let me measure this. I want to measure this real quick. Holy smokes, yeah. That's good, 20 inches. That is a 20-inch necklace. So, clasp it on. And now we're going to make a pair of earrings. I have enough to make a bracelet. Should we make a bracelet? Okay, this is what we did earlier. We're going to bend this. I think they're like stainless steel. I don't know. They're really bend it over the top. So I'm just going to make a simple loop. So yeah, I just need to bend it over the top. Hang on to it. I use my finger as a guide as to how much I'm going to cut off. And I'm going to cut about that much off. Hang on to it so it don't fly. Set it down, and we need my round nose pliers. Grab a hold of it and make sure you can't feel it on this side, and start rolling. Get in there. There. Yes, Justice. You want something? You gotta go outside, go potty? I have a German Shepherd. That's not straight. She wants to go outside. Hang on. Just a minute. One more earring. Whoops. I bent it, that's why. Ooh, okay. It does bend easy. Put my nail there. Put my finger there. Cut it. Hurry, because the dog got to go out. Oh, there we go. That one turned out better. Much better. Is it in? All right. Now, I have to go let the dog out. I'll be right back. All right. Now, I want to fix this one. I don't know if I can get that to hang. There, it looks better. This part looks crooked though. There, that's better. Nice. Okay, now, jump rings. Jump rings. I got these stainless steel. I always use stainless steel because they're hypoallergenic. So people that, you know, if they're allergic to metals. But these are stainless steel too. And they're, I wonder if I should use these. Here's a pair with rhinestones in them. The rhinestones would go with these rhinestones. Well, those rhinestones are kind of pink. These rhinestones are clear. Well, I don't know. The rhinestones. Huh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put some. Now let's take these ones away. And then we'll put our jump rings on. Let's see how it looks. Turn the jump ring. And my flat nose. Turn it open. Slide this on. Put that on the front. I guess it doesn't matter what the way it is the front, does it? Getting awfully fumbly with my fingers, aren't I? There we go. Close it back up. And there we have a beautiful earring. Put the back on. There's one. And then we'll do the second one. Jump ring. And then open it up. Slide this on. Slide this one on. Close it up. Put the back on. Oh. There. Aren't they pretty? Let me put them on my fingers. Pretty. Okay. This is what we made today. Beautiful. Get it all in the picture. There we go. Okay. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Hope maybe you learned something. Maybe not. I don't know. Leave me a comment if you like. I don't care. I like to interact with my subscribers. And if you would, subscribe. I like to teach. And if there's any questions, let me know. I'll see you in the next video. So until next time, happy beading!